Okay, so I made that incredible smoothie this morning, and I have to report that that smoothie kept me so full throughout my work day that I was actually pretty amazed. I usually don't make smoothies for work snacks. I usually just eat a whole fruit like an apple or something, and that I was really impressed by that one that I made this morning, and I think that's because I have how much fiber I put in it. It was a well balanced. It was a well balanced smoothie. Um, Meaning that it had a little bit of everything. It had good fats. It had uh, it had protein in it. It had carbohydrates in it, and it had. Oops, that's the wrong recipe. Nope. And it had lots of fiber, like lots of it. And I ate that. I consumed that with a popcorn snack, and oh my god, it was excellent. Usually when I eat my popcorn, my apple, and water, I'm usually pretty satisfied. But once I get close to lunch, it's like, well, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. It's not like I'm dying or anything like that, but I feel an appetite coming on. But today, when uh when I had the popcorn along with the smoothie, a popcorn, water followed by the smoothie, it was night and day difference. I could not believe it. So I'm gonna make pretty much the same ice cream I did yesterday. I'll make it a chocolate ice cream today. Why not? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it with milk. I went to the store today. I restocked on a couple items. Couldn't get everything that I wanted, but that's just how it goes. Wait a second. Where is my... Oh, you know what? I didn't even connect it to the scale. There we go. That was an important piece there, so let me start over there. That's just me talking, and I forgot to make sure it was all paired up there. So it should work. There it goes. Alright, now I can do everything. Yeah, I picked up a few things. Mostly the same old. But I did buy a couple loaves of bread. They're wheat breads, but the store-bought stuff is not. It depends on which one you buy. I bought one that it says it's wheat, but you might as well buy white bread because the ingredient list is almost identical. I don't know how they get away with doing that, but it's actually quite amusing. And then I bought another one that the first ingredient is indeed whole wheat flour rather than enriched bleach flour. Which on the scale of things is if you want maximum nutrition, you got to make it at home fresh from wheat berries fresh, but still a good wheat bread with the first ingredient being whole wheat flour is still pretty darn good. If you get one that's enriched bleached flour, it's just going to be fortified with minerals, but it's nowhere near as good. But still, it's not terrible either. Alright, let's see. If it wasn't enriched, you would just be eating nothing but empty calories. Some sugar. Yeah, this is the normal one with sugar and stevia instead of 100% stevia or whatever sweetener. I'm making this one some chocolate. Okay, here we go. This is all budgeted throughout my day. I know exactly what I'm going to eat in advance. Sometimes I have a little bit of mistakes, like this morning when I made my smoothie. I kind of spilled the fruits everywhere, so I ended up, instead of putting it back in a bag, I just put it in the smoothie. And sometimes you get little things like that, but they're not, in the grand scheme of things, they're not, not a big deal. My body fat percentage is still dropping. I'm very close to my goal. And it's very easy to do. Oh, actually, I have a few coffee ice cubes. I didn't finish a coffee that I made last night. So instead of wasting it, I just froze it. So yeah, I'll throw those in. Oh boy, that's good. Okay, milk cubes. Bowl. Put my bowl to the side there. Pop out these milk cubes. Okay, that makes 178 calories. $178. And here's the black coffee milk cubes. Well, not milk cubes, but ice cubes. So now that it advanced, it won't know that I added this stuff. So I'm gonna add a few, just a couple of ice cubes. Well, let's make it. No, just two. Two is fine. So I'm gonna freeze this anyway. I'm gonna add cocoa powder as well, because cocoa and coffee, they go together so well. It's really, really amazing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap some of this cocoa powder in there. That's good. Doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to enhance the flavor a little bit. And that's it. I'm going to churn it up now. Churn it up, churn it up, churn it up. Get my spatula, get my tamper. This is a requirement. Can't do this without a tamper. I don't care what anyone says. Look, we can do it in another blender that doesn't need a tamper. Yeah, right. I've seen the demos on TV. They try to make like an ice cream, like a vanilla ice cream, but they put vegetables in it, and you're not supposed to know the vegetables are in there, but I guarantee that you would know, because after the demo, and it's like it churns for like 15 seconds and it stops churning, and then they just pretend it's still working, like like people don't notice. Well, most people don't, but I notice. And so it looks exactly like a coleslaw. I'm like, come on, you can't fool me with that. You need a tamper. Just stop. You just were marketing your machine because you could never make tamper with the Vitamix patent. So anyway, enough talking. Let's do it. Enough talking. Trying to find that grind. There it goes. There it goes. nice try. Those some of the ice cubes were hanging out, but I got it. It's fine. Still a nice soft serve ice cream. If you go and blend it too long, it'll turn into a smoothie. Go longer than that and it'll turn into a soup. And the taste test reveals that it tastes good. Let that ice cream fall in there. Okay. Put that in there. Freeze it up. It's a little bit more frosty. It's not as smooth because I put the coffee ice cubes in there. And because it's mainly water, see, regular ice makes it very like frosty, like icy. So adding that coffee, the coffee cubes didn't make it as smooth because there's no fat in there or anything like that, or proteins. So I'm just gonna freeze that and then I'll have it later. A little bit of a coffee ice cream variation of my usual dessert.